out here. Come on, Joleen. What? What?
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold, but don't wait till you're old.
Hello.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Married to Bravo podcast with Joleen and younger Nana, aka Lucy. You guys know her. You love her. It's Loose Goose. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. We're just waiting on Nana. She took a nap.
And the best way to support this channel is Super Chat.
Oh, Super Chat. Oh, my gosh. You're like getting us some
I watch all the lives. I know the way.
some cash money millionaire. All right. Thanks.
Money millionaires.
Thanks, Loose Goose.
And by the way, I did my makeup.
She did her makeup. All right. I'll do the intro and then we'll talk to you for a sec. Okay. Sounds good?
Okay.
All right, so Lucy's here. We're waiting on Nana. She took a nap. She's putting on her face. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. Let us know you're here in the live chat. Give this video a thumbs up right now if you're watching. It helps us in the algorithm. And like Lucy said, if you want to support the channel, Super Chat's a great way to do it. Otherwise, we do have a link to our Patreon in the description of this video. Otherwise, you can just follow us on social media and give the video a like. That's also helping us.
And also, go check her channel out, and you better go watch the TikToks, because that will understand why I'm asking you to go follow her TikTok.
All right. So Lucy, yesterday on my Instagram story, I put that I was bringing you to the airport.
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
But the reason why I'm still here, as you guys know, Joleen hasn't posted that vlog yet. Well, I don't think she has, but
I haven't.
if she has,
I have it.
all right, you have got that clear. All right. Anyways, we went into the airport,
Mhm.
and basically we go there, and we went there. So we went there, and our flight got canceled.
Yeah. So,
And we changed it until Sunday, so now I'm stuck with my BFF for Sunday.
woo. Yeah. So basically, they were supposed to leave yesterday. I wanted them to stay longer.
It's
And-
like Jolene's dream came true. It's like a miracle.
My dream came true. Their flight got delayed. They were going to have 2 layovers. They were going to get into Minnesota super, super early in the morning. It was an overnight. And so we talked to Delta and we just said, hey, what if they just stay till Sunday? And they said, sounds good to us. And so they changed their flight. So they're still here.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. It's very warm.
And by the
We're
way, I got a
breaking
tattoo.
records.
I got a tattoo. Let me.
Lucy got a tattoo. We'll do some Loose Goose updates. And then as soon as Nana comes, we'll get into this recap.
Oh, do you know what update though? On my phone, I actually got Robux.
Yeah, Lucy's been playing, what is it?
Roblox.
Roblox, and she got some Roblox.
Robux.
I don't know.
got
I don't know what it is.
51 Robux. I don't know if you can see that. But
Have you been having fun?
I got 51 Robux to spend.
She did her own makeup today. Yesterday I did her makeup. Today she did her makeup. Look how beautiful it looks. She looks like a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Ooh, you look so good. You look so good, girl.
Looks so good.
Do you have anything else to say to the peeps before you head off? Because you'll come back and say
Yes.
goodbye.
At the end, so you guys will see me at the end. That'll probably be the boring part, but whatever.
Are you saying we're the boring part or you're going to be the boring
No.
part?
Well, the end will be the side part. Good, you have to leave.
Aw. All right. Well, I'm going to bring Nana in, you guys.
Anyways, but there's one thing I would like to say.
What's that?
If you do not follow Joleen, then go follow her social media. Link in the description. Subscribe. Hit those notification bell. Thumbs up and go follow her on Instagram, social media, Twitter, and TikTok.
Ooh, good one. High five, baby girl. All right. Love you, Goose. I'm going to play a little 30-second thing. Nana will be on, and we will be breaking down
Bye.
this episode. See you in 30 seconds.
down.
Bye. Oh my God. We're like, Nana, sit down.
I'm out here
All right,
Bye,
bye.
Lucy.
Nana.
Huh. I know.
She had trouble with the thing.
With the chair. Nana had trouble getting into the chair. So
I was fine with the chair until you said you got makeup and lipstick all over.
you had
your
lipstick
teeth.
all over your teeth. You're you're wearing my earrings. You look so cute.
Thank you. I just took them.
Great. Well, that
I found them on the
We're-
table.
we're just we're a mess today, you guys.
No,
I
we're
had to
really
work.
not.
I got off work and now Nana's here. Nana cleaned my cupboards today. She's wearing the same shirt as yesterday. I'm wearing the same shirt I think as yesterday. Am I? I don't know. No, I
this is-
changed.
Nope. I'm going on just this is my first
We're scrubs.
day and a half with this shirt because I thought I was going to go in the pool, but I'm not going to go in the pool
Till later.
till later because it's like 120.
We're breaking
degrees.
records here, you guys. It's like 124 degrees or some stuff out here in Palm Springs. I don't think we've went this high in June since 1961 or something. Hello, Campfire. Shout out to Campfire. We love
Hi,
Campfire.
Campfire.
Shout out to Trey for the first super chat of the day. For Lucy, best opening act ever. Lucy,
She is. I says you're a hard. I said,
she's back.
she's a hard act to
Am I the
follow.
only one that changed today? Am I the only one that changed today?
I think
Yes.
I did. I think I
You
did.
and Chell.
You and Chell changed. You guys went.
Nana
Alright.
didn't. Sorry.
I'm already bored, so I'm in Brookhaven.
Okay, we'll talk to you after.
Okay, we love you.
Bye, see you at the end.
Bye. See you,
See you at
Brookhaven.
the end.
Oh.
Only one that changed. Bye-bye.
She's gonna. I should have never said that because she's gonna shade us for the rest of our lives. I think I changed my shirt though because
You did.
yesterday I was wearing something else, but you were definitely wearing the same shirt as yesterday.
I was. I scraped off. I had a little bit of Crest toothpaste right here,
Oh
and then
my
I kind
God.
of, and then I thought,
And you cleaned my cupboards all day. She organized my
oh, it was
cupboards.
fun. Not all of them, because they have so many nice things here.
Yeah. So there you go.
I'm just kind of looking at things, and you know how you do. You go through your pantry and you say, "Oh, expiration date," 2020, time to go, because they get pushed to the back and you forget about them.
Yes. Nana found this is sad, but like half a trash bag full, kitchen trash bag, not like
well, it
you know,
happens. If you go in
trash
your pantry, that's
of
what happens.
expired stuff.
Everybody can do that.
But it was like baking stuff. What else?
Yeah,
Nuts.
baking powder,
Did I have-
some nuts.
Oh
Yeah.
my, how do you have expired nuts?
Well, you know what? I went out with this guy. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but it can happen.
Nana went out with a guy with some expired nuts. Haven't we all? Welcome, you guys. Happy Friday, like our friend Candy Washington. Make sure you guys go support and sub to Candy Washington. Me and Busy talked about Candy's channel on our latest Sip and Key. So head over there and subscribe after watching our video. Obviously, Campfire, who is in the chat. We love Campfire. Campfire, I think, is over 20K subs. So congrats, my friend. That's amazing. We love to support our fellow YouTubers.
How do you say the name?
Candy?
Campfire?
Campfire?
Campfire.
You sound
I-
like Marcella, who you don't know who that is, but she was like
I
on his
called
show, and she's your age. Well, she's maybe I think she's like your age. She was like, I was on this Campshire. Thank you, Campshire. And I was like, oh my God, Marcella's such a boomer. She was doing her StreamYard, Nana, and she was like this. Just like how you are every time you go live.
Sorry. I called her Campfire. I'm really sorry. I get things so mixed up.
Well, shout out to Campfire Daily, Campfire Daily,
We call him Kempy.
Campshire.
Oh, we had a tour guide named Kempy.
Not paid by anyone. Thank you so much, girl. You're beautiful. Yes, Campfire's at 21K. That is amazing. Oh my God.
That's huge.
I wish we had like an applause break. Let me see if I have one of my little things that I can give.
Here, let me do it.
Okay. We'll do Campfire is at 21K subs.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. That's what I said. Just like Nene. Yes, the Campshire. Yes, yes.
Was
yes.
that a young Nene? That she looked really young.
It was a young Nene. Yeah. Nana,
She
you
was-
like a Nene. I like a
I
Nene.
like Nene. I have liked Nene, but she looks so young there. We were looking at pictures too today, and you can't believe how fast time goes.
That is a young Nene. Let's see if we got a young Sheree. Remember Sheree?
Probably more September. For that is spring summer. September spring shows spring summer.
Spring, summer. So it's winter pantsuit or joggers are coming out sometime. I only
Spring,
have
summer.
Atlanta little cut tos. I don't have any Beverly Hills ones, but I think after this season I'll have little video snippets of Beverly Hills with Erika Jane being so extra. This episode we're going to talk about is episode 5, The Divided States of Erika. And I think Erika doesn't realize she's her husband's like getting charged with, I believe, federal crimes. And because she's treating
Good.
this like she's on Young and the Restless. She literally is being so dramatic. Like when she came in at the end, because they
I
teased you
know.
this episode, they
I
made
didn't
it.
like that. I wanted to see this.
Well, they made it like we were going to see something, and then we had to wait a whole episode of nonsense and Dorit and Kyle fighting over the dumbest stuff to see this ending where Erika comes in and there's a crucifix behind her. It was so dramatic, and she closes the door like Eileen Davidson or whatever her name is gave her
I liked her.
another part on Young and the Restless, and she's like, "I'm here, bitches." I'm like, I wouldn't be that cavalier and soap opera cool if I was being accused, me and my husband, of stealing money from my husband's clients when he's a lawyer. Oh my God, Nana, I watched The Hustler and the Housewife.
Yes, Linda.
Have you watched it?
No, Linda said it was so good for us to watch it.
Okay, so I think I don't know if I'm just gonna recap it for Patreon. Let me know what you guys think. My patrons who are here, do you guys want me to just recap it for you guys? I know everyone's gonna be like, no, just recap it for everybody, Joleen. But maybe I'll recap it for my patrons first, then drop it later for everybody else. But I definitely want to roast it. I want to roast it. I want to talk about it. I want to have some fun with it. I don't know. Maybe you could watch it and we could do a pre-recorded thing.
Okay, I'd have to stay awake. All right.
Okay. She falls asleep. We tried to watch The Little Mermaid last night, and it was like onto the. She was out. She was out like a light. But
what did I watch the other night that was so good?
I don't know. It wasn't The Hustler and the Housewife. The Hustler and the Housewife was really good. Danielle Staub is in it. And remember Dana Wilkie from that season, like these shades, 25,000.
Oh, yeah.
She's in it. I guess she has a podcast now.
Oh, gosh.
She was a little more tolerable in the Hustler and the Housewife, or the Housewife and the Hustler. So definitely, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Yeah, she was named after Erica Kane from All My Children. Erica Jane was, apparently.
Serious?
She said that in interviews and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Her mom was
loved Erica.
such a big fan. And so
I watched it in the early days of the 70s. That was so good.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to all my mods too. You guys are killing it lately. We've been having crazy, crazy lives. So shout out. I don't think I put this one on slow-mo because it's just going to be an intimate bunch of probably 100 or less people. I think we got 86 here. You guys make sure you hit that like. We're at 56 likes. We have a goal of getting to 100. Yes. Hello there. Thank you for noticing. We are so close, Nana, to 20K subs.
Are you kidding?
We're at like
oh my gosh,
18.7 thousand. So if you could send your friends over, if we can hit 20 before Nana leaves.
Oh,
what a goal.
That would be huge.
She leaves Sunday. So it's kind of a big ask. But if you can invite your friends, me and Busy will be doing more sipping keys. Me and Nana breaking down Housewives. I got Big Brother coming up this summer. We got me and Chell doing stuff. I mean, Lucy's here every once in a while.
I never thought. Seriously, your hair looks great tonight.
Thanks. I didn't wash it.
Looks so nice. I never thought I was going to be here tonight. This is so exciting because
I'm so happy you got stuck here.
I wasn't sad. I'll tell you that. At the airport, I was just kind of confused when I went there, and then I went to the kiosk and I said,
yeah,
I was so glad Joleen went in with me because her and Chell said, okay, we're going in because you got too much luggage, And so she went in, Chell's parking the car, and then I see this big red delay. So it's like, oh, ouch.
But we're here now. And now we get to talk about Beverly Hills.
So excited.
All right, Nana, let's get into, we don't really have Nana notes. We're going to kind of just spitball it, free ball it, if you will. Or Nana, what did you say? Your friend had dirty nuts, broken nuts, angry nuts, expired nuts. That's what it was.
Expired nuts.
We're going to expired nuts this episode. So let's get right into it. Okay. So on the actual description of this episode, because I watch it off of Hulu, because I got that Hulu Plus, whatever the hell it's called, account. Let's talk about what their description is, because it's always interesting to see what they say versus what we actually see. Okay. Here's their description. You ready? No, this is the wrong one. Sorry. I was like, it says a special episode featuring bonus footage, extended scenes, and never before seen content. That's not correct. That's not correct, Joleen. So we're just going to pull it up here for you guys.
Did he get new glasses?
Crystal's husband. Okay.
The Lion King. I don't think
Crystal's husband, the Lion King, got some new glasses. Those are very lion glasses. Okay. So season 11, episode 5, The Divided States of Erika. Election night takes a turn when Kyle and Dorit's past issues resurface. Erika's shocking announcement is the topic of conversation at Sutton's Paris-themed luncheon. Crystal opens up about a difficult period in her life. Okay. So we go back into this episode, and Erika Jayne has dropped the news via text, real cash. Hey, gals, no NBD, me and the old man splitting up, splitsies, couldn't wait till he was dead, gotta go. It was real cash.
It was very casual, and they're
Too
all
cash.
freaking out because they had already just spent, a long week with her.
Mm-hmm.
And
she
in
didn't say
Lake
anything.
Tahoe, and she didn't say a
She
thing.
didn't say
Look
a
at
word.
D's
D's nuts. Yeah, Tom is
Legally,
in
Leah.
trouble with D's nuts. He owes D's nuts so much money. So Erika Jayne has just been in Tahoe, like Nana said. She's chilling like a villain. She's got her, her kind of street style. She's so cool. And, Tom, that's a workhorse, honey. When Garcelle asked her about Tom, he's at work. That's a workhorse. That's a workhorse. That is a scammer, allegedly.
Do you think
allegedly.
he can even dress himself? I mean, seriously.
I think he can. If you can allegedly steal that much
Well,
money
I
from
suppose,
people,
but
you can dress yourself. You can definitely, I think if we broke down the housewife and the hustler, this isn't something that, I don't think it just started happening with Erika
Allegedly.
Jayne. Allegedly, I think he was trying to keep up with this extravagant lifestyle. And when you buy a younger wife, it's going to cost you. It might cost you your soul. You know what I mean?
But this is many years they've been together. This isn't just a one night fling. They've been together
Yeah.
a long time.
Well, he's also been allegedly scamming, and with the help of, allegedly maybe the California bar, allegedly maybe some people on the inside, police officers, which Erika Jayne's son is a police officer, not incriminating him at all, but I'm just saying allegedly Tom has lots of connections on the inside. So he's been his 40 plus years, according to this documentary, that possibly he's been wrong, doing wrong on his clients and taking money and not paying them and doing God knows what, and then funneling the money into Erika Jayne's closet of machismo. What is that brand she always wears? Machacho, machuchu. You know what I'm talking about?
Massimo.
Not
They have
Massimo.
it at Target. Even I wear it.
Massimo, the guy who went to prison because he
Oh.
was married to Aunt Becky, who they lied about their children to get into USC.
Oh, that's right.
Massimo.
That Massimo.
Back in
But
the
it
day,
wasn't-
Massimo
okay.
was the shit
I
at
know,
Target.
but he did
Mhm.
not.
Yeah, some of it, Kemper is saying, isn't alleged because he's been sued and lost. So
Oh,
we
okay.
do know he's a scammer, but I'll
Yeah.
still say allegedly because I don't want to get in trouble myself.
Yeah, I guess we should. I think
But
that's really
yeah,
smart.
he's been at it for 40 years. So this isn't just his marriage with Erika Jayne. This is what Tom has been doing for a while. Old Tom, who likes to tell stories. That time in 1902, I was on a movie set with people who have been dead for 90 years, and I fell off a pony. And all the ladies like, I love how they all talk as if, whoa, we had such a pleasant conversation with Tom. The way they talked to Tom last season
It was
when
bad.
the gals showed up in the same pink outfit was like how you talk to a near deaf, elderly, that's how I talk to her, family member in a nursing home when you don't want to be there. And I know that sounds so blunt, but it stereotypically that those families like, hi, Uncle Ron, so you're still alive.
What did you have for lunch today?
How's the Jello? And they were just like, oh, we had such a good conversation. They were just treating him like he was a feeble, deaf, like he was on his deathbed.
One of my favorites is when my grandmother was in a nursing facility like that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my cousins went up to see her, and she said, we had the nicest talk. And the gal that she shares a room with, is she ever nice? And we talked and talked. The gal next to her was comatose. And so that
yeah.
told us,
Grandma Frances had a great conversation with the comatose lady.
no, that cousin didn't show up that day when she said she was going to.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway,
Okay. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Some people, we've always been very good about visiting our loved ones. And
I'm still here.
Nana still visits. Hello, Nana. And she hellos me. But they treated Tom like he was just that
like an old
grandpa
man.
you have to talk to so that he gives you the allowance. Like, go talk to Grandpa Jim. He usually throws a 20 at you. You're like, hi, Grandpa Jim. Not that I know from experience, but yeah, they
Well-
were definitely overcompensating because it's Too big of an age gap. I don't care what anyone ever says. That's too big of a damn age gap. He's 107. She's 45 or 46.
What do you have in common?
What do you have in common?
Besides sex, and that was the first and second date.
Yeah.
And then after that, then what is there?
The Viagra wore off, and that was it.
That's right.
You know, so you cannot tell me that this is real love. Erika got herself a sugar daddy. Tom got himself a sugar baby, and they got themselves into some big scammer messes, allegedly. Okay.
Yeah.
So this episode, I'm getting a divorce. I'm Erika Jane. It's expensive to be mad. You know,
she's so
Ugh.
brittle.
She's
brittle is
brittle.
the word for her. She's just brittle.
Brittle.
She just sharp.
Sharp.
She just, I don't have any time for this woman, and I wish they'd just kick her off the darn show.
The darn show. After I watched The Housewife and the Hustler, I'm like, oh my God, she's got to go. But I got to see her go to.
I want to watch that. Is that on
court.
Hulu or is that on Netflix?
I think it's on Hulu because it's an ABC News
Oh, okay. All right,
series.
I want to see it.
It's really good. Okay. Who is this cuteness, Joleen? This is my mom. Nana. We call her Nana because the grandkids call her Nana. So if you're new to the channel, I know we have a lot of new people to the channel.
Oh, how nice.
Me and Nana break down 90 Day Fiance and certain Housewives franchises on Bravo. So definitely
And sometimes
check it out.
I make notes, and then other times I can hardly even change my shirt for this.
Yeah, sometimes we get to use our allegedly banner, and we get to use our welcome to the Leen Team because me and Busy have the Blowjos and me and Nana have the Leen Team, but everyone is welcome here. And then sometimes we get to use our Nana notes. And today we'll put up Nana notes, but we don't technically have Nana notes. We're just flying by the seat of our pants. All right.
We kind of are because this is vacation for us. Lucy's been having a great time. We've been going to the pool every day.
Mhm.
I just love this. 120 though, kids.
It's
a
very
little steamy.
Okay. So election. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this fight with Kyle and Dorit. Kyle decides I'm going to have the peeps over for election night because it's the big 2020 election. Will they reelect Trump? Will they not reelect Trump? My favorite part of this episode is they all got together at Kyle's and they all were pretending like any of their lives besides Garcelle's will change due to, like, they were acting as if they didn't already vote Trump in. When Sutton shows up, like, Sutton clearly voted for Trump. Like, they're all, or, you know, Kyle, you definitely voted for Trump. I find it almost impossible to believe that anyone except for Garcelle, maybe Crystal, voted.
But not her husband. I can't.
The Lion
imagine.
King?
No, he did not vote for Biden.
No, he
No.
was even saying, yeah, it's just 4 more years. Yeah, for you, bro, because you're the richest dude ever.
Yes.
He goes, just 4 more years. Not to most people. Most people, it's like every hour of the Trump presidency was like a nail to the eye, you know? But he was like, that's no big deal. And Sutton, she's like, I was kind of hoping he got reelected. These are just what I was pulling from their energy. And then Kyle is pretending to be excited. There's a woman vice president. I don't think she gives a shit.
Right. And the idea that she even knew
And
who
Rinna.
the vice president was, I was excited for Kyle.
I was excited for her too. I was very excited for her. And Rinna, I think Rinna, she didn't, I think she was very anti-Trump, but the rest of them, their lives aren't going to change. I mean, it's probably better for them if Trump was, they're in the, well, some of them pretend to be in the 1%, but a couple of them are in the 1%.
Oh,
And
gosh.
so,
I liked it when Mauricio was going to bartend for them. Did you like that part?
yeah, I
did.
love more Mauricio. I love Hi Mauricio. I love everything about
do
it
too.
because it kind of balances neurotic Kyle, because it's just like, all right, Kyle. And then we have to see this throwback of the fight. This is how boring this season is getting if we didn't
Oh.
have this Erika is, you know, stealing money allegedly from her husband's clients. Her and her
True.
husband are. If we didn't have that storyline, this is how boring this season would be. It would be another, hey, did Denise possibly hook up with Brandy? And we talk about it all season. We have Kyle and Dorit. They're on the plane back to Tahoe. We didn't see the fight. Dorit is talking. Kyle leans back and interrupts because we all know Kyle has youngest child syndrome. She thinks everything is about her. Whether you like her or you don't like her, this is just how it is. Kyle, she's just that annoying little sister, and
She doesn't change.
no, she needs attention. She's always talking, so she interrupts, and Dorit says something, and Kyle, of course, turned instant victim. The fragility is real. She's like, oh, and then she's telling Mauricio, and then I cried because Dorit was so mean. You told Dorit to fuck off like 5 times in a row.
I know.
Last
And
year.
You know who should be crying is Dorit. Oh, wait a minute. She was.
They're both crying. And it's just the dumbest fight ever. It's almost like Kyle just needs a sister on the show, whether through blood or just attitude, to argue and fight with. And Dorit has been that person. Unless Kyle has a Teddy who climbs up her butt and lives there and then comes out like, don't hurt Kyle, I'll be back later. She doesn't know how to deal with the friendships unless they kiss her butt. So what's up? Oh, did you put my hand on What are you doing, creepy?
No, I just thought this is nice.
This is like she wants to hold hands during the podcast.
This is
very nice. Thank you, Nana. But yeah, it was just the dumbest fight. So then it's like, will Dorit show up? Won't they? They're supposed to dress up in,
red, white, and blue.
Patriotic.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's your own interpretation. And Dorit's interpretation was Clueless knockoff or something. I don't know. She
thought it was
Ireland.
She did. She thought it was St. Patty's Day. So she gets a little confused, and I get that. So you go, Dorit.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Dorit would just want to piss off Kyle. So she
I
showed
think so,
up
too.
in her favorite little 1995 getup and her 2 vote barrettes. And I loved at one point in the episode, one of her vote barrettes was like this. And I was like, that's so perfect because Dorit always wants these outfits to just be perfect. And I love that just life happened. I don't know why.
Each off.
I have a baby scissors here, but this is Dorit's fashion. She's like, oh my God. Okay, Kyle, I don't even understand why you would tell me to shut up. I do not need to shut up. I was telling PK and my little kids, the boy and then whatever the girl's name is, Jagger and the fire one. I think we named her after a fire. Anyways, I was telling them how rude you were to me, and I'm sick of it. And Kyle, you do Kyle and I'll do Dorit, do their conversation.
Oh, I can't do Kyle. What does she do?
Just be bratty. Like, she told Dorit, I will not be your friend anymore if you ever talk to me like that again. Remember? She said that. And Dorit's like, are you serious? Kyle, are you serious going to tell me that? When you told me to fuck off, I didn't say anything. I also don't have an accent, okay? I didn't tell you, if you talk to me like that again, I won't be your friend. I just let you roll over me, okay? You and your pet lapdog, Teddy. What do you think about that, Kyle?
For the most part, the only thing I let roll over me is Mauricio.
Oh, when he's high, Kyle.
He's harder when he's high.
He's harder when he's high. But yeah, then she's like, I'm going to leave. That's it. I took time away from my son, Jagger, and the other one for this. That is bull.
She doesn't give her little girl anything.
She gives her a little bit. It's just kind of an inside joke. I don't want to rip on that because she's a good mom. I don't know. I don't know anything about her. I'm just saying it's kind of the fun thing that she was like more Jagger, but all love to Dorit. It's just like light shade. But she, then she's like, oh, I'm going to leave. Come on, PK. And PK's like, well, I didn't get to eat. And I was talking to Mauricio and he told me, he's always on the marijuana. And then we got the Lion King. I was hoping to make contacts so he could borrow me some money to pay off some of my debts. Now, okay, I guess we're going. Now I button my collars up to here and I wear Buddy Holly glasses. Bye. And they left.
And he didn't get anything to eat. I
feel
felt bad for him. He mentioned that a couple of times.
They left. He didn't get to eat. She goes, oh, you had a burger on the way here. Go, PK. You would eat this car if you could.
But don't you think that was a cute look for him? He had a
look at what Gina's saying. On Watch Happens Live, someone said PK was looking good. Nana's about to say he looked good. Go ahead, Nana.
Serious. I thought he looked good. I kept looking going, oh my gosh, I thought maybe Dorit got a new man. It was a nice little gray sweater pullover and a little shirt underneath, and then these really nice glasses, and his hair looked good.
He looked better than he does a lot of times. I think Dorit's getting a hold of him, and she's like, listen, I can't live the rest of my life being repulsed by you and having to pretend just because I want to keep my friendship with Boy George, okay? So go put on something within this century, PK. And then he finds something to put on. But they left, and then Kyle had to go tell everybody, oh my God, I don't know. And Kathy's, I think Dorit's mad at me. And Kathy's like, no, she's fine. She's like so gone. And she's got to go home to her son and the other one. No. Does anyone have any Red Bull or chips? Kathy Hilton.
I need 7 newspapers. I'm going to sit here and read.
She made it to Encino, and that in itself is the victory of this episode. She didn't get lost. Kathy Hilton is the gift that keeps on giving.
Well, where does she live?
She lives in Beverly Hills. She's not like Kyle. I think she lives like in Bel Air, Beverly Hills. I'm just making shit up at this point, but I think she does.
That would be my guess. That is where she lives. She's such a very classy lady. Is she ever going to come with Mr. Hilton?
No, I don't think so. I think
okay.
who knows? Maybe. I don't think she has to. She's like, I lost him in 1971. He's somewhere around here. We travel together, but he's on one end of the PJ. I'm on the other end of the PJ. I don't know. Are these your
Wow.
chips? And then she's just going to eat
Do you
all
think
the
they have to
chips.
worry about frequent flyer miles at all?
No, I don't think they have to put their Delta Rewards number in, or I don't think they've ever flown Sun Country, Spirit, Southwest, Frontier, or any of the impoverished
Wow.
airlines we fly.
Wow. To keep all that straight, sometimes that's tough. What's that Sky Mile number? You know, and they don't have to worry about stuff like that. So they
Kathy
don't
Hilton
have.
owns the skies. Like owns the Friendly Skies until something comes out about her husband, which I don't know if it ever would. I don't know anything about him.
Calypso Kansas saying Kathy Hilton is Beverly Hills.
She is
I
Beverly
like
Hills.
That. I like that.
At this
Okay.
point, compared to everybody else, she really is Beverly Hills. Okay, so we have this party. They don't declare who the winner is, but spoiler alert, Trump lost. If anyone is still asking, he definitely lost. It's a thing. It's a thing, guys.
Yeah, it absolutely is true.
Erika's okay, so then Sutton goes and buys a Bentley.
That was disgusting. She's in there with these little tennis shoes. She never knows really how to dress. Not that yesterday's shirt is any indication.
As I'm wearing
that I'm killing it.
Staycation mode, and you're wearing a Lee t-shirt. But we're not housewives.
But
We're
isn't that cute? A
basic
Lee t-shirt. I like it.
It's super cute.
Oh,
It's so
yeah.
cute. It's really cute.
Well, you know, for 120 degrees, I should be sitting here in my old bra, but I can't because Chel's in the next room.
Yeah, even
anyway.
though you probably would. Okay. So so they go buy a Bentley, and Garcelle asks how much it is. I love it. She goes, I hate to be gauche, but how much is this car? And they're like $358,000 Bentley. And this is the first time Sutton says she's ever been able to buy a car without asking permission. And she said, I'm going to treat myself because I'm slumming it living in this $25,000 a month house of Kyle's. I had to give up my mansion and all my dreams and my microaggressions. So I am going to live in La Vida Loca. Can I even say that anymore? Or the woke police going to get me? I feel like that's how Sutton is. Or the, well, can I, oh, I'm not, now I'm doing Dorit's voice, but she's Southern. She's like, they say all like, howdy. They say all Southern people are, you know, racist, and we're not racist. Did anyone ever tell you? I don't even know what a microaggression is. That Garcelle is articulate. Like this would be Sutton. This is how she is. I don't understand. I know two black people. Okay. I'm going to buy myself a Bentley because I am getting reverse racism. Is that a thing? It's a thing in my head. I'm getting reverse.
It is for her.
Racism.
It really is.
Okay.
The Bentley though, would that be the car of your choice?
No,
a
Chel's
Bentley?
mom actually wants to get a Bentley. She talks about it all the time. I
Oh,
don't think
honey.
she'd get the $358,000 one, but she wants to get a Bentley. I'm sounding like I can't help it, like Nancy Grace. Tonight, no, I can't say it. Howdy, everybody. Now, everyone says that I'm a racist. Two people are missing tonight, and I'm going to talk about it. I'm definitely going to incriminate the husband, even if it's not the husband's fault. That's kind of Nancy Grace.
Yeah, what happened to her?
I just had twins at 67 years old, and then I disappeared. Now, she's on some network. I don't know what.
But yeah, she was so hot for a while, and then she kind of fizzled.
Because I think she just overexposed herself.
Okay, she was overzealous about hurting people that really didn't do the crime.
Yes, I don't
Okay.
know. It's Nancy Grace. Who the hell knows? You know.
I don't know.
Okay. So then she's like, I'm getting the car. We're like, oh, Sutton. You know, at least she apparently allegedly has money. It's nice to see a housewife who might actually have some money.
But well, explain this to me then. Okay.
Okay.
People were coming to her house, and she still has her people to set things up.
Mm-hmm.
Was she selling them? Was she having like a Tupperware party / jewelry party?
That's what
where she
I was
had all those
thinking.
little price tags. She goes, I don't want those price tags. Those price tags. No,
I don't
do not
want
those price tags.
I don't want them to know that this is a multi-level marketing party. This is a home sales party. I got Scentsy candles in the back, sex toys to the right, Tupperware in the front. And this is what was that jewelry that we went to, and they would turn your Leah Sophia jewelry.
Yes.
That shit turned green. My friends would have these Leah
Allegedly.
Sophia, allegedly. Have these Leah Sophia parties, and I'm like, oh my God, they're like buy
And
this.
it was really pretty stuff. It was pretty stuff, but who wants to see your friends and yourself all in the same damn jewelry?
I know.
I don't care if we have the same Tupperware and we're all burping together. That's okay.
Invite
But the
me
same jewelry,
over.
like, how many other people are going to be wearing
Bamboo
these
hoops.
besides me and Jolie?
Those are Betsy Johnson, and I got
Sorry.
them off my Amazon wish list, and they're amazing.
I love them.
And they were like $25 now.
They might be walking back to
Oh.
Minnesota with me.
Well, I'll add them to your Amazon wish list. We'll see if someone likes
They're light. They're very light for being so big. And with short hair, I think this just
big earrings. You need those big hoops that like says Nana in the middle of it.
Oh, I think so
You need
too.
those
The ones
ones.
that go Nana.
Nana. Yeah.
For sale.
For sale. Yeah.
For sale.
I mean, it was tacky
Bentley.
AF
I
of
didn't
Sutton
get that.
to have her selling her own products. What happened to you gifting? Like, I know Kyle's the rent's too high, but she's throwing a $35,000 party and wants her friends to buy. She's like, I gotta call Erika and see if she's gonna show up because I need to know my caterer. It's like, you'll be fine if she doesn't get her one plate.
Yes.
It's like, hi Erika, it's me, Sutton. I'm totally not being microaggressive, but don't you just hate being a white woman from the South and how all of these other ladies are trying to make it seem like we're racist when we're not, or that calling us white trash? That's very similar to the racism that people feel. Anywho, dear, are you going to be able to make it to my party? Because I need to get a count. I also need to know if you're going to buy something. Now, I do have Venmo. It's at Sutton Stracky's, not microaggressive. You can send it to me there, hon. Okay, let me know. Bye. And then Erika says she's going to be there. Dun, dun, dun.
Can I put you down for the $1,200 earrings?
They're made of beads from
That's right.
Joanne Fabrics, but then my friend Jennifer Tilly coughed on them, so they're worth more now.
They're even worth more
She's a
now.
great actress. She is great. She's so great. So she's having this party. She gets a Bentley. What else happens? Oh, Crystal opens up to everybody about her eating disorder, Nana.
Oh, I
She's
like that part.
got-
I was just showing off my tattoo.
Nana got a tattoo. She got a
What are they called?
What's the press on? It's a press
But
on
this
tattoo.
This is a wrist.
It's a slut band. You got a slut band. Nana got a
have
tramp
this.
stamp on her wrist. She got a slut band. You know, tramp stamps, slut bands.
But this is called like
I got a whore arm.
I do too. Yeah, we got that going. And that one yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Erika can't buy anything, Susie. You're exactly right. She can't buy anything.
No, she can't.
She has to pay the people back with the $20 to $40 million worth of things and money that she has that she says were gifted to her. How about take half of that and give it to the victims of your husband's alleged crimes? How about that?
That just breaks your heart for these
It
people.
does. It breaks.
That they would have to endure this
Mhm.
when they can certainly see the kind of lifestyle these two have. Oh,
Disgusting.
makes me sick.
So Crystal opens up to her husband. First of all, her husband liked Sutton. They met at the party at Kyle's house, and he was like, the Lion King was like, I kind of like her. And Crystal's like, you caught her on a good day. And he's like, I don't know, when's the salmon ready? And then they drank red wine, and their kids played a game, and they
And
threatened.
I like that. The kids are playing, and
Well, we got to see Lucy, our favorite.
I like that little
Lucy.
oh, what
She's in charge of their home.
Yes. Oh, I like Lucy. I like
Mhm.
her. But I like when we saw Portia at the very, very beginning, it was 2 episodes
Yeah,
ago,
okay.
and we were talking about it earlier, and it showed just a little bit of it. And I said, look at Portia. Look how tall she's gotten.
Oh,
Remember
wow.
that?
You know what?
100 likes.
That's
okay.
very interesting. That's a very interesting.
Thank
What
you.
you bring to this show is so interesting, Nan. I like something from 2 episodes ago. I like how they play games with the kids.
I want to know, does Mauricio smoke it or does he chew it?
He smokes it. He doesn't do he probably does edibles and he smokes it. Yeah, he probably does both.
Okay.
And he inhales it.
I want to be as high as him.
Well,
I really do.
You'd have to be if you lived in Encino with neurotic Kyle. So
True
Crystal opens up about her eating disorder to the gals, and then they talk about it days later on the party when the husband's like, I liked Sutton. She seemed fine. And they talk, he's like, I'm surprised you shared that. And she said she just felt comfortable. And of course, Kyle's like, tell me more, tell me more. And then Rinna had to make it about her and her daughter and how she changed the world. And now she dates Scott Disick. So
what is she really changing besides, okay.
Scott's big penis pants.
So-
And we saw Harry Hamlin as a gardener now.
I was so excited about that. I could hardly stand it. He went all gray, and Rinna's showing us that he's making this garden,
Mhm.
and he seems a little more eccentric than I ever thought him to be.
Yeah, I
He
like it.
is. I like it too.
He's an artist,
I mean, he hears the beat of a different drummer.
which is nice.
I'm not saying it isn't, but I always thought he was more straight laced than that. But he's all over the board, and I love it because he wanted to make a garden. So Rinna goes, when he wants to do something, he just does it.
I think he's a doomsday prepper
I
because he
think
was
so,
like,
too.
listen,
Yes.
the Panakuchen's happening. There's fires everywhere. He's not wrong. California is on fire and bankrupt. So good luck to all of us who live here. So he has a pool, an above ground Midwestern swimming pool in the back of their mansion that he has hooked up to a hose that Rinna has to go practice going to
put the
putting
fire
out.
I know. And he said, Harry Hamlin screaming at her, grab the nozzle. And I closed my ears. I always wanted Harry Hamlin to say those words to me.
Nana
But anyway.
will grab Harry Hamlin's nozzle and be far less annoying than Rinna.
Grab the
Susie says Harry
nozzle.
has a great way of tuning Lisa out. I think Harry will take up anything, even composting, to be away from Lisa Rinna. You can't convince me that these two are that happy.
Oh, I think
Allegedly.
they are. I truly think they are.
No.
Because he lets her do her thing and she lets him do his. That's happiness. That's happiness.
I mean, I think they have a partnership and a friendship, but I don't see the passion there. And I think
passion is not always where it's at.
but you gotta have a little bit. It doesn't look at all like they have any kind of.
You can have it in the beginning, you can have it in the middle, you can have it at the end, and then you're fine. Those in between times when you're friends, that's the important time.
Yes, Harry's always doing something. I don't think they spend much time together. I think they're companions. Yeah, so maybe that's more
There's
like it.
nothing wrong with that.
But I mean, Rinna's always talking about I give great BJs. I did
Oh,
this,
when
that.
she said that, Lucy
So-
was standing in the room, and I went, "Oh my god!" She didn't even look up.
Well, no, because kids
But
don't know
I
what that
understand
is.
that, but why do you have to say it just right out there like that? I know maybe little ones shouldn't be watching the show, but she
Yeah.
was in the casita with us, and we were doing
Yeah.
clothes. We were putting clothes together and things. So,
Yeah. So, anyways, Nana's mad at Lisa Rinna, but Lady Di says firefighter love those pool hoses. They can save the house. Yeah. I mean, listen, Harry Hamlin's. This is how California is. It's always on fire, and where he lives, I mean, God bless, good luck.
it's
So-
beautiful, isn't it? He's in the hills, isn't he?
Yeah, they're out there. I don't know exactly where, Brentwood, something like that, but in places that where it burns down a lot, or there's just fires everywhere. I don't know. There's just literally every time. There was a fire out here last weekend. We were at Katie's,
Oh,
my friends,
yes.
and then up in Pinion,
We were
there's
on
this
our
big
way.
fire and people had to evacuate. So there's just always fires in California. So I think, Harry seems to be more, even though you say he's a little eccentric, more level-headed than Rinna. Rinna, I don't know what she brings to the team, but it must be something, maybe charisma. I don't know.
Well, I just think she's such a free spirit and such a I can see
Mhm.
a man, and then she's got this fabulous body, and I just think she's adorable. And yeah, is she a little off-centered? Sure, but so is Harry. And I think that the two of them, I think they make a great couple.
He's like, keep making that money. And they both talked about that they were never going to get a divorce.
right.
Did they pinky swear or something?
They did a pinky kind of thing.
Pinky
Yeah.
swear. Yeah. So yeah, that works for some marriages, may not work for others. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. Like,
Amen.
amen.
I
Nana
know.
agrees with you.
I really do.
They're roommates, and that's okay. She's got a sexy roommate, and he's got a sexy roommate. So they're just sexy roommates who no longer enjoy each other's genitals, allegedly. So that's kind of where they're at. I'm just guessing. I don't know. It
All
just doesn't seem
And
like.
there's the difference between 41
Mhm,
and 66 and almost 67.
mhm.
You'll see that the companionship is much better, or even more.
So you
feel
don't like
more
Dad's
secure,
genitals. That's what you're saying. I
No.
hope Dad isn't watching this.
More
I'm so
secure.
sorry, Dad.
more secure in life, having a companion, someone who loves you and cares about you,
No, I agree with
rather
you.
than having somebody
But
that's
you got. There's a,
groping you all
there's a.
the
Well,
time.
not to say groping. You just have to have a balance.
I would like a little groping.
Yeah.
That's why I mentioned it. But
You're
anyway,
always talking about toilet daddy, and now we got Norman from the plane. I mean, you always have these side pieces. So I'm thinking maybe you miss it more than you say.
you could be right, but I highly doubt you are.
P.S. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Nana hates your junk. That's where we're at. I'm going to write that in this card. I'm sorry my mom hates the sight of your genitals, but thank you for making me.
Horrible, horrible thing to say right before Father's Day. Please don't say that.
You know,
But just say,
your daughter's a horrible comedian.
just right.
And so
just say, I love you, Dad, and Mom loves Harry Hamlin. You could just write that. That's nice.
Mom's boning out for Harry Hamlin, but I'll always be your daughter. Sorry, you're not getting it anymore. Okay, so that's where we are. They're happy and secure. Odell, exactly. Whatever works for them.
Works.
You and Nana are on the right track with it. I just
it really does.
look at it like, okay.
I had older friends, and that I worked with and stuff, and they would tell me these things, and I would say, the passion, all this will never go out of my marriage. I will never be sick of sex. And I just went on and on and on. And all of a sudden, they were right. And the idea of being friends and caring for one another and doing things together was much more than just the actual sex act. Just
bang it. Nana got into marriage for the bang, and she left with a best friend. Who knew, you guys?
Jamie happened.
Jamie B says, my ideal marriage, I would see him 3 times a year, and I get to do and spend what I want, when I want, where I want. But those 3 days are all about Daddy. LOL. Yes, Jamie.
Jamie, you just summed it up, honey. And if we can condense it a little, I'd like to put it right here for a tattoo. I just love that. It was a wonderful sentiment.
Oh my God, Erin coming in with some great facts here. I say facts because I just trust that Erin knows what she's talking about.
Of course she does.
Harry is co-founder of TAE, T-A-E Technologies. He's into clean fusion generator development. Get it, Harry Hamlin, with your clean fusion and your composting.
Honey,
he probably
is that why-
doesn't drink out of water bottles.
Is that why Rinna was trying the generator and she got it to start? She pulled that cord. Boom.
Maybe.
Oh, did you miss that?
I saw that part. No, I saw that part.
I like that. So, Erin, let me ask you something because I forgot to ask Joleen. Did you send Joleen your address so I could send you the gift for being the closest with the hair thing?
Oh yeah, send it to me if you want a gift.
I just really, we
for
need
90
your
Day
address.
with Nana.
Yes,
and
we need your address.
Talk about it more
and
on Monday.
I'd be happy to get that off to you.
Yes,
Okay.
Erin coming with the details. Listen, the Leen
That is good
Team,
details.
you guys are smart. You're on top of it. You don't internet bully people. You are good people. We like our Leen Teamies.
Nobody wants to be bullied and nobody wants to be a bully. So if you just come out and, talk about fun things that other people enjoy, it's like a marriage.
It's like a marriage. Separate bedrooms is paradise, Nana.
I'm
Meet up
telling
when you
you.
want, European style.
Is that European style?
Nana's been European before
Oh.
Europe was founded, okay?
I love that because I never thought that was going to happen either. But you can see it just does in life.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes Paul will come upstairs, he'll look around and he'll go, you got it nice up here.
And she goes, get back to the man cave.
Get back there. I just cleaned it for you. I just vacuumed. What are you looking for? Yes.
Yeah. One time, me and Chell, we were in town in Minnesota and we saw them cuddled up on the couch in the main living room because they both have TVs in their respective, her room, technically their room, and the man cave where Papa likes to stay and sleep. And you guys were on the couch cuddling and we're like, what happened? Are they going to tell us they're getting a D or what? Divorce or what?
You look so shocked.
We looked shocked, and they were watching those infomercials of the old mixed CDs and tapes. It's like reunited, and it feels so good. All I need, I'm all out of love, and they play all this. I'm so lost
Those
without
are
you.
Wonderful.
They were
Those are just
watching. They were
wonderful.
cuddled watching infomercials of songs and CD playlists. And it turns out the TV in the man cave, my dad's favorite TV, he watched it so much the light bulb burnt out. So he wouldn't have his own TV. So that brought him together.
That brought him up to main floor. I thought
Main
that was
floor.
really nice.
This was very romantic, you guys. Very romantic. Hi, Exodus. Hello, hello, hello. You got a new name. I like it. All right. That commercial. Yes. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost
I
without
love that.
you.
Those are good songs. This morning I woke up and I said to Alexis, play the top
Alexa.
Oh, I always say it wrong.
She's like, why doesn't she listen to me? I'm like, because you're calling her by the wrong name. You get to know your girlfriend. Alexis. And she's like, that's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Alex. They call me Alexis. They call me Alice. That's not my name. That's not my name. Alexa.
Alexa, I said,
Mm-hmm.
play me the top songs of 1970. And it was so wonderful. I was kind of going through cupboards and wiping things out and listening to 70s, and I can't believe it's
I
that
can't believe
long ago.
Alexa played a song for you. Like, what a nice lady.
Well,
Alexis.
it was so nice. Thank you,
That
Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis. Yes. All right. So let's get to the nitty gritty, which is this Parisian party. We also did have a little bit in Sutton's store. Why these rich ladies? Every rich lady thinks they're the epitome of style, and they should have a boutique where they sell overpriced crap from their own closet. And then it's just a way for them to, idle hands, to stay busy, put stuff around. Kathy Hilton showed up and was like, what's going on in your closet? And she's like, that's a powder room. Why do you have a desk? Because we work here. I loved it. Kathy was like, you shouldn't have that lamp. It's ugly. And Sutton's like, I didn't ask your input, Kathy's like, I give it because I'm Kathy freaking Hilton. Who's got chips? Let's stay up till 2 a.m. on our computers looking at it like this. It was amazing.
I love Kathy Hilton. I love the idea that those people, she still got people that work for her, not Kathy Hilton, but Sutton.
Mm-hmm.
But those little, and they were just like, they were typed out little cards. They weren't even written. Little 1,200 or
No, it was like
4,000.
little beads or something. It looked like.
I thought it was looked like it was tight.
Yeah,
to me.
It was very strange. So she's got her store, and Kyle and Kathy come in. Like I said, Kathy had all the opinions. Kyle had opinions too. I'm like, Kyle, all your stores closed.
Did all of them go?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly. So
I wonder where. Oh, okay.
I think they all closed. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. Feel free. But I wouldn't take her advice. But Sutton, of course, is like, I'm going to have a store. And if we did you see Sutton's outfit at the political party thing? It was like, do you remember the show Laugh-In? It was like if Laugh-In was a dress. Now I know that's an old reference. Some of you might not know. It's that like
Ronan
60s sketch comedy.
Laugh-In came out in 1966.
It's a psychedelic.
Yes,
just
it to me.
Patches and weird buttons. It looked like someone got high on peyote and decided they were going to be an artist one night. They made a dress, threw a big designer name on it, and then Sutton's like, I have to have it because it's couture. And it's like, but it's crap. Like it's couture crap. It literally I did like her dress at the Parisian.
Now, Jamie B on here is saying Kyle had a store ? Did she have just
she had stores.
Okay. Was it? All right. Just have to think back really quick. Kyle had stores.
Thank you, not paid by anyone. They're gone. She had a store. It was Kyle. There was a designer, and
She had a designer.
Blank
too?
to blank by Kyle or Kyle by
right.
blankety
She didn't
blank.
even know her own stuff.
No, she didn't know her own stuff for the fashion show to read. She had that internet thief. He calls himself the Fat Jewish, I think, on Instagram. And if all comedians across the world, ask any comedian besides like maybe Carlos Mencia, and they'll tell you that they don't like the Fat Jewish because he stole comedians' content online and reposted it and made money off it and never attributed the work because he just thought, people make funny memes and jokes. I'm going to take them and profit off them and not attribute it to anyone. No big deal, right? It's like, no, people had to think that funny shit up that you're sharing. And then he made money off it. And then Kyle's like, I love him. He's my best friend. And then he's there and he had a book. I'm like, how do you write a book? You've never come up with anything original in your life, allegedly. So yeah, that's all I remember from Kyle's store is she had the Fat Jewish there. And I'm like, that hacky joke thief. No, thank you, sir. Yeah, her store's closed a while ago, but she did have, she did have that big fashion show. Remember Dorit came and just shaded it.
Yes.
It was funny.
Well, she didn't know her own stuff. And
it's like the authors of the books, the Housewives books. They're like, I'm a New York Times bestselling author. I'm like, no, you're not, Teresa Giudice. You can't even read your own book. Did you ever see her try to read?
Oh, honey, no.
I love you, gal, but no, thank you. And that's
I don't
like,
love you, gal.
Nana doesn't like her. That's like Kyle, just like they're saying. She had a ghost designer. So yeah, ghost writers and ghost designers, and that is exactly what. Right, goodbye, Kyle. Yeah, everyone's goodbye, Kyle. From Ken to her own stores. Goodbye, Kyle. Oh, goodbye. So we finally get to this Parisian party because Sutton, the rich one, she has to go to Paris 4 times a year. I just go, wait, I am doing my accents all wrong here. So she's got the howdy, I'm not microaggression from us ladies from the South. I'm not a racialist at all. Okay. I love Paris. Have y'all been to Paris? Paris, when it rains, is amazing. It's amazing. I like to go there 4 times a year. I have a nice black dress for once and a decent headband. Let's not ruin this party. I spent $35,000 in Kyle's rental. And Kyle is going to take every opportunity to remind you that this is, in fact, her house.
She does. Yes,
Even
she
though
does.
I'm paying her more a month than this shit is worth.
Then why is she?
25. I don't know. She's like,
Just go
I
get
put
yourself a little 2-bedroom and call it a day.
I put antlers up. Okay. I put antlers up. I'm from Georgia. I know this is not a good Georgia accent, but I never claimed to be good at this shit. I just do it. Okay. So welcome to my Parisian part. Let me fix your tag and see how she grabbed that guy. Let me fix your tag. Come on in. This is, like I said, multi-level marketing. Do you want an overpriced beaded bracelet you can make yourself, but pay $1,200 for it? It's on the bar. I lit the fireplace. Let's get this. Where's the champagne? I need the champagne at the door. Kyle's here, the owner of the house.
Oh.
I felt so bad for that guy. She's like, James, whatever his name was, she's like, get the champagne. He's like, yeah, the champagne fountain. I thought she said fountain, but I guess he has to be at the door,
boring.
making it rain on these chicks as they come in or something. So, of course, we have another repeat outfit situation. It's always Rinna. Why do you think it's always Rinna, Nana?
Well, I don't know. There's something about Rinna. Rinna likes to make an entrance.
Mm-hmm.
She just does. And she does make an entrance.
But why is she always wearing the same clothes as people?
Oh, because I don't know. I mean, they have the same stylist. I don't know. Maybe they're working part-timer.
I think it's because both Rinna and Kyle are really original. At least with Sutton, no one's going to have my style because no one would wear this shit.
Nobody wants it.
Nobody. It's amazing. These potato sacks are always available in couture. It's amazing. And you're like,
Lucy and Ethel wore potato sacks in that Paris episode. They did.
They did?
Yeah.
Well,
Potato sacks.
Sutton never forgot. And she's like, never forget. Lucy and Ethel wore potato sacks. Now I'm going to wear them the rest of my life. She was very rude to her staff. I hate when housewives are rude to their staff.
Yeah, it's like, get over yourself. You're no better.
Yeah.
They're
So
taking money from you, and rightly so.
I feel like Kyle was very Pretty Woman-esque. You know, when Pretty Woman goes to Julia Roberts' character when she went to the was like the horse thing. What was it? Polo game match. She's like, woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
She had that brown polka dot with the hat.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
I thought Kyle styled hers better than Rinna. Her polka dot dress that they both wore the same. What'd you think?
I don't know. They both look nice in it. It wasn't.
Nana,
that
you're
dress
being too
wasn't-
damn nice.
Well, that dress, it wasn't anything to write home about, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like I could style them, for God's sake.
You should style them.
You know?
They would all have Lee tees.
Lee tees.
Staycation. And bamboo hoops, girl.
That's
And linen pants.
Linen
striped
pants.
linen pants.
Very hot.
And no wires in your bra. And your brassiere would be wireless.
And no underwear.
No, Nana doesn't
Down
like
south,
underwear.
We like it to just
She goes,
flow.
let it breathe, let it breathe, let it breathe. So they come in and immediately Garcelle looks the best. She looks amazing. She got a bucket hat, designer bucket hat, pink trench coat. Kathy Hilton shows up and says, yeah, this is great what you guys are doing here, but actually in Paris, this is what I wear. So I'm not going by what Parisians wear. I'm going by what I wear. Do you guys have any ruffles? I love them because they have ridges. They have ridges. Ruffles have ridges.
Do we have any top the tater dip?
I do top the tater right over there, right in there. And what was this? Paris? That's in Ecuador, right? That's
What I'm saying. You know,
Mhm.
they're copying Lucy and Ethel because Lucy and Ethel wore the potato sacks. The bucket head, they wore that. It was
Okay.
it was for the horses' trough for eating.
Yep.
It was there. And Ricky and Fred were trying to tell them that was couture.
Couture, yep.
And that's what they wore. And
Okay.
people were staring at them going down the Champs-Élysées. What is that?
Champs Felice. I don't know. Charlize Theron. They were going down the Charlize Theron and people were staring at them.
Yes. And it was just a takeoff of that. So if you really wanna, I think anybody at Desilu Productions could sue their butts on this last episode, just so you know.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
They took
Nana's saying, just like the fat Jewish steals internet content, they're
Desilu
stealing.
Productions, get on it.
Get on it. So Kathy and those old clothes. Yeah, Nana doesn't like the old clothes. I like that she just showed up cash and everyone else. I like that Kyle tries so hard and Kathy tries so little. She's like, I couldn't find the plug. What's the plug-in? Do they have it?
I know.
I looked in my bag of chips. No plug-in for my fan.
I need
So
a
I don't
fan.
know.
I need a fan. I need it now.
I need a fan. Where is everybody? Is everybody? Where am I? Is this Beverly Hills? It's amazing. It's amazing. So she just shows up in her jeans.
Yeah.
And everyone else is, dressed in their Parisian best, if you will. Dorit shows up in her, I don't know what,
Honey, that just, I don't.
what she's
I
wearing.
don't care for anything that she wears. And no.
Dorit, I mean, there's times Dorit, at least there's times when I'm like, oh, Dorit looks really good. And then there's other times where I'm like, Dorit, they owe too much money. I can't.
Then do you slap yourself and go, what was I thinking? Yeah.
No, there's times I think Dorit takes chances that work for her, but then there's other times where I'm like, oh no. Like Dorit did the Bus It challenge on TikTok in a dress months ago, and it was Trey embarrassing. It was very.
But what is that?
She dropped it. I'll show you, Nana. It was on TikTok, and she was like looking back at the camera, and I'm like,
you don't
no.
have that. You're not that person. Okay.
No.
So don't try to be that person.
No.
That person's already been on the show.
No.
And he's gardening now, and that's Harry Hamlin.
It's Harry
Okay?
Hamlin. Only
right.
Harry Hamlin can do the Bus It challenge. Like nobody else.
Nobody else
Can. Oh, we didn't even talk about when I liked Crystal's look. I thought it was so chic.
I love Crystal.
It was chic. Crystal's getting a lot of hate, Nana.
I know. Why is that though?
I don't understand why Crystal's getting hate. Let us know in the chat what you guys think. I'll highlight some of your comments here. Oh, my hair's falling out.
I love
Did she say
Crystal, 'cause
something? Because I like. She's actually seems like she's rich. Her husband might be pulling a Kelsey Grammer on her. We don't know yet.
I don't think so.
We'll see. I mean, he did like someone who was rude to her, or who she said was rude to her, and walked in on her naked. But let us know. I don't get why.
Yeah, Sutton and him kind of hit it off, but
Why
when you
people
first,
don't like her though.
I don't know, because I do like her.
For calling Sutton crazy, who cares? Sutton was using like microaggressions towards her and was being weird. I don't.
How long have they been married? I know they have.
Sutton doesn't see
couple
color.
kids.
She's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you
But-
know?
Crystal, or how long have they been married? Crystal and Lion King.
As long as the Lion King's been out, since she's like 20.
Oh, okay.
So
All
for a
right.
while. Listen, I'm all for like mental health is very stigmatized. Don't call people crazy, that kind of stuff. But I think the position that Crystal was in, I think she felt kind of pushed this is just my interpretation of it. She would feel kind of pushed. She didn't know these ladies. Sutton's coming at her with all the fragility in the world. So she's going to kind of push back and be like, what the heck? And she probably was uncomfortable. I'm sure she didn't mean to like mental health shame Sutton. And we do see that Sutton does have anxiety, and I do empathize with her on that. But I think that's a little much to hate on her for that. I don't know.
I don't know. I like Crystal. I like Crystal, and I hope Lion King isn't doing a Kelsey Grammer tour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he.
I don't know. I don't see why Lion King why does she need to be on the show?
No, I don't know why he's on. Do you?
That's very interesting because Erika's cold and she is labeled awesome. Crystal's cold and she's a B. So there are a lot of people who liked Erika's coldness besides like PK and them, to the point where it became part of her tagline. But Crystal is getting, I don't know, I just don't feel like Crystal. Do I think she maybe overreacted about Sutton walking in? Sure. But also, why was Sutton returning her trench coat at midnight?
She has body issues.
True. Very true.
And if you have body issues, you have someone walking in, you don't want them to see that.
Mhm.
She has eating disorders. No, there's.
So yeah, that makes more sense why
Yes,
she would
it
have an
does.
issue with somebody
Yes,
walking
absolutely.
in when she's naked, you know, and she just had this issue with Sutton, and she feels very vulnerable. So
I stand there at, when we go to our girl things, I stand there in the bedroom hoping someone will walk in. No one ever walks
no one.
in.
Nana comes in, she's like, hey, and I'm like, Nana, put him away. Put your tots away.
We got
Okay.
Dr. Melanie on.
Dr. Melanie,
Hi,
thank
Dr.
you.
Melanie,
Hi,
thank you.
beauties. Doesn't Paris make much more sense to you now that we see Kathy? So much more. Someone did
True story.
they added Kathy's face onto Paris. And it was an old Simple Life ad, and they put Kyle
Oh.
on Nicole and Kathy on Paris. And I was like, oh my God, that is exactly how now I know why Paris is the way she is. So it makes so much sense. And yes, Exodus says, I realize that I am PK now because PK the brat. Yeah, I don't know if Crystal will come back next season. It's too early to say, but she definitely is
I
a
think
no
she
nonsense. She's definitely, she does have that cold Erika Jane type. She definitely knows, like, hey, she's given me a little Camille vibes. But remember, it took us a while to warm up to Camille, so maybe it'll just take us a while to warm up to Crystal, or maybe Crystal will be a dud. We don't know yet.
I don't think Crystal is going to be a dud. I think Crystal is going to rise above these other housewives, and I just think she's wonderful.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know, but I think Crystal's kind of getting a lot of undeserved hate where it's like, slow down. We've only seen a couple episodes.
I know, and she came out and early on, she's come out saying she's had a problem with food and a food and a eating disorder.
Bulimia.
I think that says a lot about her that she can share that.
She put something in her place. She checked her ass when she said, "You're probably that chick that doesn't see color." I kind of liked it. I want to see these privileged Beverly Hills ladies get checked.
She did say it to
She
Sutton.
did say it to Sutton.
I say that. Yep.
So I like to see
corrected.
it.
It was Sutton.
A little bit. You know what I mean? Yes. And Diana's saying she could have left the coat. It's a trench coat. Why do you need it at midnight? You could have brought it later on the door handle and just hollered like, hey, I left your coat outside, or knocked, waited for her to say, come in.
Yes. You don't just go flying into somebody's room. You just don't.
Exactly. It was just, it's a dumb misunderstanding they're having. It's a lot of these fights
Let it go.
are very stupid, but we're just waiting for the Erika mess, which is why we start the episode with Erika and then we end. So everyone's there.
No.
And thank God for Garcelle, because Garcelle says what we all want to say, which was, well, why didn't she just wait to get divorced? And everyone's like, well, what do you mean? Like, clutching her purse, like, oh God, I just clutching my $95,000 purse, which that was a little grotesque that Crystal has a $95,000 Hermes purse, I think. Hermes, however the hell you say it. Did you see that in this episode? And Kyle was jizzing over it.
I know. I saw that 95,000. I mean, who needs that, guys? Come on.
It's like, it was literally, she's like, here's my $95,000 purse. Oh, NBD, I'm just going to put it right there on the table. And Kyle's like, like she was so enthralled by this damn
you
purse.
You can get a purse just like that and then have it stolen again, honey, and then get the insurance money allegedly. You can.
Allegedly. I think, listen, if anyone's ever going to dig into some conspiracy theories, this is all alleged. We're making it up. It's comedy.
That's right.
It's ridiculous.
That's
but
right. We don't know.
But
we don't know. Maybe we have friends that have pulled these scams, and that's why we know so much about it. We don't know.
But we don't know.
Allegedly.
Remember when she accused that poor woman of stealing her ring, and then the woman had to go on like Inside Edition and be like, show pictures and authentication of the ring or whatever, that she didn't steal it. And Teddy's husband just happened to put in the security system.
Mm-hmm.
And then she happened to be out of town. Kyle did, and someone broke in and happened to steal everything.
I know. And a lot of the stuff was her mother's that
allegedly
that never left the grounds.
Allegedly. Yeah, the purse looked like a gingerbread house. That $95,000 purse. So I don't know. Maybe look into what really happened on the night of Kyle's purse abduction. Did the aliens take it? Dun, dun, dun. It's an unsolved mystery. It really is.
I think we should see it on
Netflix.
Unsolved Mysteries. I really do.
Yeah, we'll see. And maybe
I bought a $10. It was very nice Coach purse at a garage sale. I was thrilled.
And you gave it to me.
Well, that was one of them.
Okay.
I found a couple of them.
And I didn't want it.
And didn't you?
No. Oops, I said that out loud. I think I gave it to somebody. That was so nice of you, Nana. That was so nice of you. I think I think I still have it, or I sold it, or I gave it to someone. Sometimes I say things out loud that I would just mean to keep in my head.
That's okay. I found myself a Coach purse, and I looked at the label, just making sure it's Coach and stuff. And I'm so excited. When I brought it here, it's $10, and the zipper's kind of getting funky on it now because I've used it so much.
I thought you won one at like a bingo or something.
I do. I have that one. That one's at home.
Oh, you have a Coach you won at bingo.
Dad won it.
Ooh,
purse bingo.
That's Midwest. That's so Midwest. I got this Coach purse at bingo at the BFW.
It was either that or the meat pack. work, and I had enough steaks in the
meat
freezer,
raffle.
so I just went with the purse.
I went to the meat raffle and I got myself a Coach purse. Not paid by anyone says they get stolen when using Teddy's husband's security system. I always found that odd.
Well, it is odd. The whole thing seemed a little odd. And like I said, maybe we had friends that those things could have happened. They really could happen, and they could be a scam.
They could be, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And Lady Di says maybe the me getting rid of the Coach, $10 Coach purse was payback for you selling my clarinet when I was a kid and revealing it
Lady
last
Di.
year.
Lady Di. That was a horrible thing to remember.
But a good story nonetheless.
Thank you. Thank you for that. It put me in my place.
So Teddy Mellencamp's husband might know where the purse are. We don't know, but Teddy, they sure have a lot of money. And John Cougar Mellencamp can only pop out so much money for all the kids. And Meg Ryan, I think they broke up. But I'm just saying.
Well, does Teddy
So-
play the
and-
clarinet?
Teddy and Teddy has that starvation allegedly system. And that can't be doing too well these days. So I'm just saying, look into it. Allegedly.
into it.
We don't know.
And like Billy Ball said, she's on here. I'm just laughing.
Clarinets trigger me. You
It's
can't carry your wallet in meat.
Yeah, can if you're having a pretty good time.
Is that okay? Let's do guys' joke. You
That's
guys
our
are
little-
so funny.
Thank you.
You guys are
We're
so
just
funny.
nasty. Hi, Billy. Hi. I wonder if Bonnie's on here. I haven't seen Bonnie yet. And Linda. No, Linda's up at her folks.
Producer Linda, yeah. We haven't seen her. So yeah, so finally we get to the Erika Jane moment, but Garcelle and everyone's like, and Dorit's like, I know exactly what you're saying, Garcelle. You're saying, why didn't she wait until he died? Your husband, because he's so old. His balls are
Horrible.
so old and scammy, allegedly. Oh,
You know,
and
old balls are kind of nice.
but really, Erika would have, you guys, waited until the balls fell off. The wheels fell off. The balls fell off old Tom Girardi. But she had to allegedly make up this whole Tom was cheating on me with a lady. And they used to text in the T9 flip phone. You ever remember that when you have to text in like T9? Because she showed these receipts of Tom's cheating from like
Oh.
1909, and they were the
Wow.
old texting, and it's like I'm sure you've both had your
That was
taken your
Morse
lovers.
code.
Yeah, he was cheating in Morse code. He was cheating in carrier pigeons. She brought the carrier pigeons forward and said, he's been sexting with the carrier pigeon, this
Ooh.
lady, and that's why I'm leaving now. This happened 72 years ago. I was a fetus and I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore, but I am going to take my 40 million in paintings or whatever the hell she has in
Oh, yes.
Morse code or muchacho. What is it? What is that clothing? Mochinimo. I like some of the stuff. Mochamo, Muchimu, Mooch
Somebody
Mooch.
I would not know.
Machi-
I don't have a
machismo.
clue, honey.
You
I
know
don't
it. Put it in the chat. You guys know what I'm talking about. The brand she
How
always
old is
wears.
Tom?
Tom is
Girl loves
109.
hemp. I love that.
He's 109 years old. He's 109
No,
in
really, how
scammer
old is
years.
he? He's got to be in his 80s. 89?
Machino, yeah, Machino or whatever. I guess I can't say it, but I do like some of the stuff. They have like
Moschino.
Care Bear. It's like overpriced Care Bear t-shirts that are bedazzled. Real fun.
Moschino.
Moschino
And how
or
many
something.
likes did we get? Does it show up here? Because someone
125.
Said, oh,
we're
I
at.
love it.
Thanks,
I love
guys. Okay, so getting back into this. So then, they're like, oh no, Erika, but she had to, like I said, separate because she had to pull herself away from this so that they could funnel allegedly some of possibly Erika's money, because he already had been putting this money that he was stealing from his clients allegedly into Erika Jane's business accounts. And so she could
Oh,
get away from it. They could file bankruptcy and she could keep her money. It's scammers stay scamming allegedly. So that's probably more to do with why she's leaving, because she wouldn't have left. She would have stayed, like Garcelle said, till the end, till the literal nuts fell off of this dude,
I know. True story.
So yeah,
Because that's, it's not saying that we know when someone's, he's 80.
he's 82.
Dan LeBlanc
He's
just
82.
said
He's
82.
178 years old. And it's
I thought
amazing.
He was older.
He's
but-
the oldest man to ever not pay his clients allegedly.
Are you
his vic-
serious?
No, I'm just making stuff. But
that sounded so good. That sounded so good.
we have 131 likes. We had 132 and then someone took their like away. They were very mad because they were like, Joleen, Don't you age
Oh,
shame
That's okay.
Tom, scammer, whatever.
Honey.
So Tom is 132. No, we're back up to 132. 132 years old.
Do you think
And
it
then-
was because I talked about old balls?
I think you're killing it. I think I'm
No, that old ball thing.
offensive.
As you get older, you're just used to the old balls and you forget what young balls look like.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the Polaroids come in.
Oh, okay. My husband, speaking of balls, says, aren't nuts like fine wine? They get better with age.
Thank you. Thank you, Chell. Yes.
We'll
they do.
see. 37. How old is Chell? 36? 36-year-old Chell. I don't even know how old my husband is. How old is my husband? Is he 37?
I think he's 37.
He's 37. I don't even
I think this husband is 37. Mine's 67.
I kept telling people I was 42, but I'm only 41.
Oh my God. I always tell people I'm 67. I'm only 66. So
We always age up. What's
I
wrong
know.
with us?
I don't know.
No
honey.
wonder Hollywood rejects us, Nana, because we're so beautiful and old.
That's it. Do we get to go swimming tonight too?
We do get to
Oh,
go
I'm
swimming.
excited. I
So
love to go
lastly, Erika Jane walks in, obviously, and she's like, it's expensive to be mad. I rob people allegedly. And then she puts her hand against the wall. She's like, hair bitches. And it was just way too soap opera-y when your husband is being charged with serious ass crimes. If you watch The Hustler and the Housewife, these people, I mean, some of his clients that he has scammed are living, you know, they can't live their day-to-day lives and things without this money. There's a burn victim, there's, you know, people that are in like more impoverished areas, and she's walking out, you know, with a full glam team when she's a D-list pop star. So
Disgusting.
it's crazy how
Disgusting.
she's walking in just like, yeah, bitches, I'm about to tell it, with not a hint of humility. And this is going to be her downfall, because there's something, obviously, in my opinion, I think you had to know. He put the money in your
She
damn
knew.
account. Erika
Allegedly.
Jane,
She knew it all.
Erika Girardi is smart. She's smart. She's not a Teresa Giudice. There's parts of me that thinks Teresa only knew so much of what her husband and what they were really doing with money, because Teresa, she's not an intellectual type. She's just not. Erika Jane is smart. Oh my God, she is smart. I find it almost impossible to believe she didn't know something, but that's just my opinion. I have no factual evidence to back that up.
We do not know.
But I just think this is going to be her downfall, because if, you know, this is something that, if let's say she really didn't know, let's just give her the benefit of doubt, she really didn't know, yet this is how she's acting on a TV show when these people have been suffering for years, and all this is just now coming out. But this has been years of people wanting to out this guy, but he allegedly had so many connections within every system of government that they couldn't do anything. No one wanted to touch Tom Girardi because he was such a powerful attorney and presence in, you know, in law. So she could at least have a little humility. She could at least show some shame. She could at least give half of these gifts, these 20 to 40 million in gifts she has, to pay back some of these people. But instead, she just chooses to keep being on her reality show with her hair. I mean, everything's still to the nines. And this attitude of, I'm Erika.
Her eyebrows are this wide. Aren't they? They just keep going. But really, just because you have a lot of good attorneys, high buck attorneys,
Yeah.
and because you're out there and people know who you are, that doesn't mean that you're going to get off of a crime, OJ. I mean, Erika.
Erika, OJ, Girardi is seriously, I mean, this is beyond disgusting. After I watched The Housewife and The Hustler, I was like, oh, this is next level stuff. When you see the actual victims of this, you're like, there's a certain, I mean, we watch Housewives for the extravagance. We want to see them.
Something we'd never be able to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know that a lot of rich people get there by doing some real smarmy, is that the word? Smarmy, swampy ass things.
Is it smarmy?
Smarmy, something
like that.
Dirty stuff. But this is on a whole other level. What Jen Shaw's being accused of as well, taking advantage of people at their lowest, or taking advantage of the elderly or children. That's something, or animal abuse. You can't. That's no. That's the worst of the freaking worst.
No, I think it is smarmy.
Smarmy. Yeah, it's really bad once you see these people and you're like, I feel so much for them. And it was just to support this ridiculous lifestyle. I would love to see real rich housewives who got there just by like, hey, I invested well and I don't know. I don't know how you get clean money. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like every
I
rich
don't know.
person is dirty. I don't know.
I know,
Allegedly.
and certainly that isn't true, but
The uber rich, I mean, you have to kind of shit on people to get to that 1%, don't you? I mean, feel free to correct me, guys, but
well, I would think so too.
in my opinion, which is not, I'm not the authority on how to get rich, clearly, but it seems as though the stories of the uber wealthy always entail somebody getting shit on for them to get there. But that
That's
could
true.
just be the
That's
Democratic socialist in me that's just like, why do you need that much shit? Can it trickle down a little, Reaganomics? But we won't get into politics.
Let's not. Let's not, because we're done with it for a few more years.
Yay. So there you go. Yeah. Lion King money. So yeah, there you go. Okay. He got Lion King money. Now there's a lot of issues with Hollywood, so I don't know his history of it. But hopefully maybe that's some clean, good old fashioned Disney Lion King money. I'm telling you, can we think of one? We thought Bill and Melinda Gates were going to be the saviors of
No, honey, you can't have that kind of money and not done somebody dirty. I don't think.
It's
I
hard
don't
to
think.
say. It's
I
hard
mean,
to
I
say.
might be wrong, but I don't think you could have that kind of.
I'd rather be poor too than that. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing what this woman and her husband
No.
allegedly did to these people. I wouldn't be able to look at myself. I'd have panic attacks every minute. Marcus says I can't get over the documentary having Danielle stop. I know, as the first person is shown talking about Erika. Nana, you don't watch New Jersey.
I don't know Danielle.
Oh my gosh. They call it your prostitution whore. Teresa Giudice split the table on her in the first season.
I remember that. I remember the
Her
flipping of
and
the table.
Erika allegedly worked at the same, according to Danielle and Erika, same strip bar that was near, I think, Tony Soprano's, the one on The Sopranos.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, gosh.
So is Danielle still friends with her? Danielle? I assume she's not.
Is Danielle?
Danielle.
Alexis, who's Danielle from the Real Housewives of New Jersey?
You know, if she would do these at 2 p.m, right before my nap, I would be fresh as a daisy, ready for this.
Lion King was so good. Was so good. You're buying $95,000 bags 25 years later. I mean, seriously, Lion King, Little Mermaid, Aladdin. I mean, all this stuff.
But it's just money after money after money, because don't they get residuals on everything every time it's played, every time?
Oh yeah. I mean, this guy directed. I mean, he wears glasses like Al Franken. You can't wear Al Franken glasses unless you have money.
No,
you don't wear.
And these aren't the Al Franken glasses.
They're pretty damn close.
No, but he had other glasses. These are different glasses that
rich people have more than one pair of glasses. Isn't that weird?
I had more because I had a big medical account that I threw money in, and I had to use it or lose it.
What's the medical Visco?
Ours was MDE.
Mine's like
medical dental
starts with
expense
a V.
account, MDEA. Visco or something. I forgot what ours was called.
Not paid by anyone says, was Erika's home protected with Teddy's husband's security system when they got robbed? I mean, seriously, allegedly they got robbed. So Teddy's husband is out here allegedly.
It's either a robbery or a fire. Figure
it out. Okay. Where was Lisa Rinna's fire pool? She could have helped them getting the robbers or the fire out.
She could have. All she had to do was grab that nozzle.
All right. Yeah, I don't know, Tamara. I don't know how these crooks can live with themselves. I don't
either. But they will have to meet their maker. Just my thought, and they'll have to explain themselves. So good luck. Don't worry about it. We won't be seeing them where we're going. Okay.
Oh, we're not going to see them where we're going? Or we're going someplace good, Nana? We're going to the pool.
We're going to the pool.
Yeah, everyone was robbed. Wasn't Dorit robbed? I think everybody was robbed.
Everybody was robbed.
That's
the joy of it. That's how you get new things. That's how you stay fresh.
That's how you are forgiven for your sins, is you say, oh, people robbed me.
Oh my God.
And they wronged me.
Someone took my underwear.
Someone took Nana's underwear.
I need some new ones.
We better file a report, and then our insurance goes up. When they file those things, does that affect our insurance? I don't know anything about this shit, but you know what I mean? Like how like homeowners insurance, like maybe, you know, when they file or when they get robbed or there's a fire, you collect the money.
They say that doesn't matter.
Okay.
But they are liars. They will drop your sorry ass the next renewal or before. And that isn't allegedly.
Speaking of which,
That
feel
is
free
true.
to support us on the Cash App and Venmo, where our money does not go to machismo brand
Right.
or robbing people at
But
all.
You know, you just look down the line. They're all robbed. They've all had fires. They've all had, you know, thefts, swindles, whatever. Usually they're doing the swindling. But this is their MO. This is how they get new things. So
Yep. My husband said, Dorit robbed me of my wife's time. I took Jolene's time. I don't know where my other thing is, but this is what
we
Dorit
dropped
would
it.
wear.
Sorry, honey.
This is the newest fashion. It's Vaseline intensive care. You put it on your head. You wouldn't understand. You don't know about this. Anyways, Kyle is such a bitch to me. And it makes no sense, PK. Oh my God. Like, we live in a McMansion in Encino. It's one of those farmhouses that looks like it was put up by
I didn't like those.
yeah, like a
They're kind of plastic.
it's like a rich people's mobile home. It's very fancy.
Legos.
Lego land.
Plastic.
You snap the pieces together. Very plastic mansion. Oh, it's expensive to be Erika. So we'll see, you guys. What happens with all this? But she robbed us all. So there you have it. That's our recap of the latest episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Nana, someone was asking when she leaves. She leaves Sunday.
I'm supposed to leave Sunday again, but we never know.
But if
I might be here the 4th of July. We don't know.
If you know how to get flights delayed in a legal way, let me know. Let me know, guys.
Someone stole all my luggage.
Someone stole Nana's underpants and her flight time. So thank you guys so much for watching. We have Lucy Goosey
we have
coming back
Lucy.
in
Come on, Lucy. Come on, say
to
you
close
know how.
us out.
Yes, can you close us out? Come on, sweetie.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys like this video. If you did, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell, and make sure to subscribe, follow Joleen on social media, everywhere, and we'll see you guys next time. Adios.
You killed it, homie.
She's the best.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
We
guys.
love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the super chat. Bye.
Bye.